Okay, so here goes my first video. So this is my first video. This is making the tomato sauce that I use for all of my bases, for soups, for pastas, bolognese included. I use it for meatballs, I use it for chili. Sometimes I just have it by itself. So I'm just going to go through the ingredients. Please bear with me because it just takes a little while to get everything going. And I'm kind of new to this, so my videos may be a little bit wobbly and a little bit noise of doors going. Okay, so first thing, in my pan I have some frozen onions. Now it's the equivalent of about one chopped onion. I personally buy mine frozen just because I live by myself and I don't like things going to waste. So I do like to buy frozen onions, frozen veg. So when I make small portions of stuff, I do it. But feel free to chop up. So that is just currently heating it up. And I'm going to sweat and soften those onions. I'll go through the rest of the ingredients I have. So I have a tub of passata, sorry. It says Italian tomato. I'm really not bothered. I do normally just use the cheap stuff, but in my click and collect, this was the replacement this week, and I have 2 tins of tomatoes. I also have in here is 1 grated carrot, and I also have a very small grated baby new potato. The baby new potato is in there because that will help thicken the sauce rather than have to use anything else to thicken it. I try and use veg, so and throw it all over the place at the same time. So you can put whatever veg in you want. I'm putting carrots in because it helps it keep its really nice bright vibrant colour. But if you have children who struggle with eating their veg, there's no reason why you can't put mushrooms in amongst other bits. Oh, there's my onions heating up. So on top of that, I also have my garlic and my tomato puree. I'm a huge fan of garlic. I would just eat garlic if I could. I love it. Tomato puree is just to give it a little bit of an extra boost. You might not decide to use it. You may decide you want to. I also put a red wine stock pot in. I put that in to just give it a nice rich flavour. I mean, I'm using 1 stock pot for 2 tins and a tub. It's entirely up to you. And then the other thing I have here, this is my biggest weakness in my life, Italian herbs. So I use Italian seasoning. So within that, if you didn't want to use that, within there we have basil, salt, garlic, onion, rosemary, black pepper, sage, bay leaves, parsley, oregano. Yeah, it's all in there. It's very much put in what you like. Now, the other thing I do is I very, very rarely cook to a recipe. So a lot of my cooking is all about what tastes good to me at the time. So as you can see, I've sweated my onions off. They do take a lot less time if they are frozen ones, because you don't need to worry too much. So now I'm just going to, once that's done, I am quite literally going to plonk in my tins of tomatoes, my second tin of tomatoes. Oops, try not to get the lid in there, that doesn't really help. I'm also going to put in the passata, and I'm just slowly going to bring that up to a boil. The next stage is really, really simple. Once that's started simmering, I will add my stock cube. I will add my herbs. I'm trying to bring it when it's starting to simmer so I don't boil them and I don't burn my herbs. And once I've done all of that, all I'm going to do is add my root vegetables that I've grated up in advance. If I feel like I need to, I'll add a bit extra tomato puree. And I will also blitz it. So at the end of this all, if you like it chunky, leave it chunky. If you're hiding vegetables from your children, then by all means blitz it. I've put, like I say, I've put potato and carrot in there. There's no reason why you couldn't put something like swede in there, squash, anything else you want. So in terms of my herbs, I'm going to add it a little bit early today. This is me doing my herb measuring. Yeah, that looks about right. I can add some more if I need to. You've got to remember I am using a big pan here, and I do have 3 tins or 3 packets of tomatoes in there. Okay, well, that is it. So please feel free. Let me know what you think of the recipe if you try it. I'm just going to put everything in now. I will leave it to simmer probably for about half an hour until I get to the consistency that I want. And that is my really, really easy tomato sauce. Only other real adaptation is if you love basil, you could do a tomato and basil soup, leave out your Italian herbs or reduce your Italian herbs, add loads of fresh basil. All right, let me know how you get on. Bye.